it on. Yeah, probably. Twitch dashboard. Make sure the title's correct. For the record, we are still practicing the 3 maps. We're still practicing Hadamari Rialto and Ilios.
Okay.
Probably for this scrim and likely into next scrim as well. I want to make sure that we get ample time to kind of understand what we're trying to do. Maybe not perfect it, but at least get practiced in it. So today we're going on to Ilios.
Woohoo!
Good luck, gamers. Let's go.
Gamers, rise up.
Oh, sorry, I said hard R gamers. My bad. All right, we are on Well, and remember, on Well we want to play out of the minis on the side. We want a bunker comp around either of the two. For Well, we're looking for Orisa Hog, Soldier. We're down to our sub player, so I'll say Farah Mercy is good. And then our second healer is going to be our off support is probably going to be Lucio, Dats.
Fuck.
Zen is acceptable if you're not feeling comfortable on Lucio just yet.
Alright.
For our comms tonight, we do have Dats back, so Dats, you're going to take over the IGL. Derv, you are still the target caller. Jules, you're the echo caller for Derv. Dolphin, you are our fight planner. Sound good?
Yep.
Alright, go get the bacon.
Who's the alt tracker?
Laugh. Laugh is alt tracker.
That's okay.
Let's go left. Left, you're muted.
I didn't do a ready check, so left might not be at the keyboard? Question mark?
She picked a character.
Hey, yo, hello? I know you know what that means. Get back here.
I feel like Ben is threatening me.
My sons are learning.
There.
Laugh, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay,
There
cool, we got
we
Laugh. Yeah, Laugh is alt tracking, but I'm not too concerned about alt tracking at this stage. I want to get the strat right first.
I knew the Ayo hello would get her back.
You said that?
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know.
said,
that.
y'all hear something? Alright, where are you, left? Okay. In pharmacy, just let me know whenever you leave me. So then I won't go burr into the enemy team.
Oops.
Are we ready?
Bear in mind, with this comp, it's likely that you might feel low on healing, so Derv, it's really important for you to play around your Zen, as for you as well, Dolphin. Don't be afraid to throw it on your healing station for your Orisa if you guys don't feel like your Zen can protect you enough.
Okay.
Alright, we go left side, don't go choke.
5, 4,
There we go.
Alright, get the juice!
2, 1.
Left side, left
Round
side.
1. Capture the objective.
Get Ash?
That Reaper?
Wait, peek me, Jules.
Oh, sorry.
They have Sigma.
Please, Reaper just...
Break shield. They have Zara and Sigma.
Tell me when you're gonna pull.
Reaper left side?
Alright, 3,
Just
2,
one.
1.
They're peeking left side.
Okay.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Rotate our main.
I don't have luck.
Sorry, discorded? Never mind. Reaper discorded?
Reaper behind me. Left side.
You're down.
Behind him. Reaper behind you, guys. Get back. Get back, Risa.
Yep.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
What? There's no way. Are we sure these are gold players? Ash is peeking that right side out of spawn. Go left side, go left side.
Go left.
Oh.
You're right.
Okay, we're down to DPS.
Got you for
From
sale.
hug.
Nice. We're even. Call a hog.
Reaper, get the Reaper, get the Reaper.
Right, far right.
Alright, back up.
Ash is far left. By the way. Or far right, my bad. They're still down there, so she's coming back.
We're also down our hog.
I'm back.
Uh-oh.
Some of the air if you needed that.
Right.
I got the Ash.
Pulling.
Versus one. Actually one.
I'll do bubble.
They're not both support.
We're below.
Reaper.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Six.
Sigma's in.
Reaper
Behind you.
behind.
Nice. I have a trance.
We have all ults, guys. We don't have to use everything here. Like we can.
Let's play this left side over here, because when they come in, so that
can
way they can't really. Pull.
We can start maybe by damage boots in visor or something like that.
I'm gonna play Randy. Don't worry. Just play right there. You're fine.
Alright, I'm pulling. 3, 2, 1.
There is
Oh, just
Reaper on me behind.
Sorry, enemy. You're behind.
Got him.
Sorry, no personal. Sorry.
Sorry.
There's one.
Sorry, is this?
He's bad.
Mercy's one. No, not
We're in
one.
a fade.
Mercy discorded. Sorry, no personal. Sorry, personal. Push. You can push that main.
Sorry.
Nice.
Push up.
What did we use? We used trance and barrage. Okay.
Yeah, I'm out. Never mind.
Pulling.
We use trance and barrage, right? Okay, we're fine. Back up in.
Get back to the.
Fine. Good. Set up that right side again. Nice. We just play right there because they really can't do anything to break this. They have to
I'll
come
probably
at us
visor when they engage. So
we can visor without damage boost, okay? Just use that, that's it.
Okay.
Reaper's probably gonna TP left side.
Need a boost?
Jerv, keep on calling out those halts. I got that halt, but I just got booed. I would have easily got them in.
I got you.
Take this for it.
3, 2, 1.
Ash, I got Ash, I got
Didn't
Ash.
get anybody.
Yeah, nice.
Break shield.
Can we go now? Visor up?
Got him
Or
in.
just visor?
Is he dead?
Oh, never mind,
Is he
never
dead?
mind.
Sorry,
No,
personal.
Push it.
We don't have to use
Behind.
that. We don't have to use ults here, so. Get Zara.
Nice, push up.
Cease your resistance.
Pretty solid. The first push, we kind of forgot to create that split attack, so we had Ben in the line, and then
To 0.
specifically they then just pushed at you and you lost. I like the conservation of your ultimates, but to a degree you guys do need to ult. They pushed into you and you held all 6 of them.
Yeah.
You do need to press Q. We had
Visor.
neither of our tanks and Dolphin, none of you guys ulted that entire round. So,
Yeah.
it is important, like, be proactive. Like, you guys had the 6 ults, and then they came into you with Bob and Co. And you guys just kind of like, what do we do? So make sure in that in-between, in that mid-fight, Dolphin, you're on top of it. Like, you pointed out, okay, we have 6 ults, but I need you to say, what are we using?
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
For Ruins, we're looking at Ryan Sig, Widow Genji, which is going to be rough, because I don't think either of you play Widow.
I can play Widow like pretty
Yeah,
decent,
you
so
feeling it?
She can go Tracer, yeah.
We can. I guess we can farm Mercy again. Though I want to see. I want to see Dats on Mercy. I'd like Laugh on Ana, please, because I want.
Fuck.
Yeah. Because Mercy is the
Are
flex in
you-
this comp as opposed to the main.
Oh, okay.
The goal is we want to be playing around the mega lines if we're defending. So we want to be playing kind of on the right, on the outside of the map. If they have a lot of boop heroes, then we can play more of a bunker on point. And remember, if we take point, we want to hold up into that choke point to enable yourselves to be able to hold that ground and force them to go through the interior. And then you have the fire with the spam. The spam? What's wrong with me? All right. Any questions? Sound good? Anything you guys want to point out?
I'll let you know when I leave.
Cool. If the Far Mercy is getting shut down, Ideally, you could go to Reaper and Brig.
Okay.
Alright. Can I play
Uh,
Bap?
for our boats, guys, I
Bat-
don't really know. I just see.
BAP doesn't work very well with Ryan, but if you really, really feel it, then go for it.
Alright,
Just
man.
see Shatter, maybe Shatter Fyra or Shatter Nano, or what do we have? Help me, guys.
So we can ultimately we can nano the Sig for space. We can nano the Rhine for space. We can shatter Barrage. I can pop Valk and damage boost, and we can just kind of push with that. There's also nano Farah into Barrage, and then the Widow
Yep.
will just kind of keep everyone off. Honestly,
Okay, got it.
Do you want me to play Widow instead, Dolphin? Because I can't play Reaper. And
Well, if I'll let you take Widow and I'll go Reaper. But
I
just
mean,
if I-
you'd be going Genji, and if Genji doesn't,
Okay, maybe, but I don't know. I'll try to
I
play
guess
with it
that's good.
because I don't know. I feel pretty confident these days. Like I played Widow a lot, so
are we ready, guys?
That's you.
Go get them, Tigers. Get the juice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
we got Widow.
I'll play Ground Power.
They have Widow. They have Ryan Diva.
Get Moira.
Yeah, dude.
You do?
I'm not looking. I'm looking now.
Run.
The objective is
Push, push.
Run low.
Diva, anti-Diva.
Diva's out of match.
I'm with you, Jules.
Ryan is still low.
Push that. Don't let them cap. Get on point.
Mara's amper.
Mar no fade.
Dim.
He's lucky stuff.
Nice.
Just rock him in the face.
I have an
Alright,
early
push up.
Barrage.
Alright, I have Shatter.
We can go right side, Jules, if you want. And kind of catch them up there.
Can you guys? Oh, hello.
Widow.
We got Widow again.
Yeah, Widow's right side.
I don't see her.
Widow went inside. It's not right.
Big anti.
Nice.
Good. Behind you.
Reaper behind me. Got him.
Oh, huge.
Widow left side, I think.
Okay.
Left side low.
I have Valk this fight. What are we looking at? Ben, if they walk in, you flex them, okay? Don't hold it.
They
Ow!
have double hits again.
I have Valk here.
Widow's right side. Top right.
I might have to switch up there.
Diva's up here too.
Left.
You're going left. You're going left.
Going left side. They're going right side, I mean.
Diva's on the way.
Nice. Nice flex. Follow up on that.
Huge flux.
Nice.
Go push.
Widow's left side. Widow's left to
Yeah.
you.
Maybe Diva's on high ground.
Nice. I need you.
Laugh scream if you need if you're getting fucking fucked in the back lane.
Okay.
I'll use it right now.
Nice. That'll warn them up.
They got Soldier and
I'm
Queen.
gonna bounce this play when I walk in.
They got double hit scan, guys. So who's going left? Alone.
Soldier's going right side. Left side, I mean.
Diva's one.
Blocked.
I'm
You're on point.
Diva. Oh,
There's just one point.
Okay. This on me, hard. This is one.
Soldier
Let's
one.
go. Yeah.
This is one.
got him. Soldier. He doesn't get to live here. There we go.
Tracer.
He's amper.
More no fade. Oh, monkey one.
Tracer still on point.
He's amper.
Diva.
Diva no boosters. Diva's still
Diva,
on.
Diva, 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 Diva.
Diva, Diva.
Get the Diva.
Baby diva, baby diva.
Play behind you, careful, guys.
Soldier, soldier up top, soldier up top.
I can't get him.
I need healing, I need healing.
Monkey incoming. Big bubble, big bubble, big bubble, big bubble.
Nice shatter.
Tracer, tracer,
behind,
tracer.
Soldier behind you, guys.
Nice, nice.
Soldier dead.
Get the soldier.
Tracer, tracer, tracer. I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Tracer, 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 tracer one. Can you activate? Do you activate?
Nice.
Yo, I was really late.
Dude, y'all are giving me a fucking heart attack. Jesus Christ.
That was not okay.
I would say the biggest kind of takeaway from that stall for me is we need to understand how to like pull back together. We kind of pulled back. We got a little bit fractured where I don't think either of you were fully aware that like when the beginning of that overtime started, it was just you and your supports on point. It was like no one else. And part of when you make those shot calls, you need to shot call people who are that you are focusing on. If you call on, yeah, time please. If you call on a target and you can't go after them, or you can't, like you called the soldier and the soldier's on high ground and you're not looking at the soldier, don't call the soldier in that case, right? You want to call on the people that you can collapse on. If that's the baby diva, that's fine. If that's the tracer, that's fine. But then it also comes down to a second level, and this is not something I'm expecting, but something we want to grow you to, is that when you hear those really important cooldowns, you hear a tracer and a recall, then suddenly your prioritization of your targets needs to change. If tracer appears after you hear tracer and a recall, that is your target focus. Like the baby diva is important, but tracer is way more important, right? So that's kind of my main takeaway from that. We're on to Lighthouse, so we're looking at the Rhine Zarya. We want the Reaper Thara Mercy, and then Dats on Mercy again, and we want Laugh on Moira.
Fuck me.
If you please. And in general, what we're looking to do, this is going to be slightly modified because I know, I'm changing this just because I know Jules plays a lot of Pharah. Usually we'd have the Sombra here. We're looking to brawl on point, and by brawling on point, what I want the Thara Mercy to do is kind of play that off angle while the main four are playing on point in the brawl. So you want to pick off the people who are either trying to support their brawl from afar or rotating to support your main team in the point. Sound good? Any questions?
Yep.
Alright, make sure to fight plan. That's kind of my feedback, my biggest point of contention right now. Make sure to plan what ult you want to use, do it up front, do it early. Get the juice.
Let's go, guys. Middle to right room, 2 point, very fast. We got Grav, Blossom, Grav, Pharah, Shatter, Blossom. We got a lot of things here.
Yeah. Just right side the point. Like me and Farrah will be in the sky, so y'all won't have to worry because their healers are gonna be stressed out, like because they're gonna be picking at their backline. So they have to come to you on point, basically, if you guys just play point. Oh, we didn't ready our team, by the way.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture.
Jules, you want to go left or?
We're gonna go right.
Oh, I fucked up. Hold on. I can't see you. I'm here.
McCree's main, double his scan main.
It's over. They're playing Rhine Zarya.
One point. I'm gonna Rhine.
Will you there?
McCree behind.
They're done.
Where's one?
Where's one?
I got recall.
Sorry, one.
Me?
I'll heal.
I'm
You.
East Coast.
Do we want to switch it up or like because they have double hit again?
I think yeah. They got McCree and Soldier, so just switch to Pharah, I think. Go May or some shit like that. I don't know what Jules plays, but
Hey guys, hold on.
something else.
Back up. You don't have anybody with you.
I know, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Alright, we're here. Go left side, outside.
Okay.
Oh,
Down one.
You should have back up.
that's fine.
Yeah, I was.
On a wall?
Didn't know that McCree was
Back
gonna go
up.
that fast. I'm not used to his roll speed.
Remember, we practiced the pathing for retake.
Just waiting.
Go left side. Once we get our Zarya back. Alright, let's go.
I'm back.
We are also a soldier top, so
Bubble eater?
Oh, nice. Do the biggest you can.
No bubble.
I'm gonna look for a wall. Can't get this.
Zarya behind.
Right behind, Zarya.
Zarya low. Zarya low.
Nice.
Bubble eater.
Hey, a pin.
Got with you.
where is one?
Only back here.
Nah, I'm getting back.
Ryan's right side. Got Moira.
Okay, go play on point,
There's a soldier on me behind.
McCree.
Nice.
Go on point, play on point, guys, play on point, please.
There's a soldier
They're
behind.
coming back now.
Go point. Cap. I have window. Play the right side corner.
We can grab Blossom here. We can grab
I
Blossom.
don't want to play right side because they have Lucio.
Guy, just play inside. Bro is
I
playing
have
inside. guys.
window, that's why we can play the right side.
I have grab.
We can grab window, that's all we're gonna use.
I'm gonna look for a wall on anyone that comes in.
We can start by grab Blossom. Then we'll see if we need a shadow to end this.
Holding off.
Nice.
Big ult. That's fine, no more ult.
Who's left side?
He's getting away.
I saved myself, but then I walked up by the immortality, unfortunate. I have window coming back. Can you play? Oh shit, never mind. I really we don't have a soldier. Just play point. We have mail. They have to come on.
Contesting the soldier top.
She'll have immortality and we have blizzard.
You're going right side, Inside?
I have
Can you go in there? Anyone actually?
come in.
Zarya. One Zarya.
With you.
Raise one. Raise dead.
Reaper,
We're in a fight?
soldier one.
Or no fate, one.
Got Moira.
Nice, huge. You got
We
two
use
weak.
blizzard and there. We have no ults. They're coming. They use grab. They have high noon again, probably.
We have to help. We can get shadow quickly and
Thanks.
if dropping into enough damage, we can get blocked.
Can we hold it close to try and beat ult on them? Just like kind of.
Soldier's right side.
This is my will.
Ryan's right side
Too
also.
low. Too low.
Pulling main.
Good block.
Play on point. Get back on point, guys.
Ryan.
You're down.
Ryan dead. I'm on Moira. Moira's one. She's one.
Zarya.
Get Zarya.
Soldier left.
We can get up.
Behind.
You're in position.
Okay, so good,
Victory.
but could be better. Main points of feedback being... main points of feedback being make sure to listen to your IGL calls. If Dats is saying hold on point and if Dolphin's echoing hold on point, y'all park your ass on point. I don't want to see you up by their corner. I want to see you looking for that little bit of charge out by the mid pillar there. Your IGL's word, what he says, that's the word of God. It's a little bit challenging to accustom yourself to, especially given how new the team is. But make sure that those are the calls that you listen to above all others. If Derv calls a target that's out and about, and Dats calls play on point, you play on point. You don't go out and go after the target. To that end, though, at Dats, I don't want to hear you alt tracking yet. I want to hear that from Laugh. If you have the kickback to do alt tracking, I want you instead to ask Laugh what alts do they have. For two reasons. First, I don't hurt to practice it. Second, I don't want you to overload yourself on comms. It's not your job. That's not what I want you to do. And if you try and do too much, you're going to lose that oversight of the game. The third kind of big point of feedback is at Dolphin. We got to be planning those alts. What are we going to use? You guys want to fight handily using the Window and Blizzard, and you also want to fight using Shatter, Grav, Blossom, and like Co. And you don't need to use 4 alts to win a fight, right? So if you pace yourself, those fights will be even more of a domination than what they already were. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Any questions about that while we're kind of waiting on them to pick a map?
I think they're swapping people.
What's that, Jules?
I think they're swapping people. Shimmer?
Yeah, I swapped them. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Any questions about any of the strats for the map? Anything about maybe something that you're confused about?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good to hear.
Honestly. Just like on what is it? The last map we played, I can't remember the fuck it's called.
Lighthouse?
Yeah, Lighthouse. Like if I call, like if we need to go hold their right side corner where their high ground is, like we just need to like kind of push up there because like we gave the McCree kind of a lot of space there with the high noon, so that's why I kind of wanted to play there. So that was just my thought process.
Laugh, I'm gonna swap you and Jazz for this round.
Okay.
Christmas, let's go.
Can
All
I
right.
say something to that, Dats? Or just no, do you want to reply to that?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
So taking the high ground, right, is a good idea. But if we're running Brawl, right, without a Lucio, you can't rotate that fast onto that high ground or onto that left corner, right? You can't get in and out of fights without a Lucio. So we would have to play on point, especially with a back, right? We don't really have any characters that have that high mobility outside of Reaper that can go onto the high ground or onto that side. And especially with them having a Lucio as well, people get pushed off. So if you don't have a Lucio, like, ideally that call works, but we can't execute it as fast
Now
as we need to.
entering King's ready for battle.
Does that make
All
sense?
right.
All right.
Alright.
I don't have a pre-set King's Row strat, so we're gonna throw something together on the fly here. I want to see Ryan, Zarya, Hanzo, Mei,
Attackers incoming in 30
Uh,
seconds.
Moira, and Zen.
Does Punchino
Can't
work
make-
anymore?
Punch doesn't work.
It doesn't work for holiday maps.
Oh.
You tried.
Well, 'tis the season, I guess.
Oh, wait.
Um,
I pressed R.
Right.
Is Jazz not here? I don't think Jazz is here.
I don't think Jazz is here, so just add time. Did I say Moira or did I say Ana?
Said Moira.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. Essentially, what we're looking at is we have a lot of combo with Grav, so that the meat of this is kind of going to be on Ben's shoulders. Welcome back, Jazz. I want you to play Moira, if you please.
Or
Cool, cool. And for this round, that's your IGL. Jazz, I want you back up IGL and alt tracking, please.
They have an Arista.
Dolphin, your fight planner. Derv, your so calling. Jules, your echo caller. Cool, cool. And essentially, this is pretty much standard brawl. I don't have any preset rotations or anything thought out yet, though King's Row is on my to-do list.
Alright. Hey, it's one of our best maps, so
It is one of our best maps.
it is. We always like either win or own. We have close games on this one. You see where I'm playing? Look at me, look at me, look at me. You see where I'm playing?
Yeah.
I'm high ground, above you. Behind you.
Oh,
So guys, we have a lot of combos here.
Ultimately, our big win condition in this comp is Grav Dragon. It's like that's all it did.
And if if we need something else, we can shatter after that.
Grav Dragon, Grav Blizzard, Shatter Blizzard, Shatter Co. All
Shatter Grav.
yeah. Essentially, the only alt that you can't combo with is Trance, but that's your responsive alt for whatever they might have.
Defensive ult. Alright, are we ready, boys?
Is that a Pharah I see? No, it's Mercy.
That's a Mercy and a... Is that a Widow?
Dolphin, can you... Well, when you poke, can you come over here? With me? Maybe we can rotate to that high ground over there.
Are you ready?
Yeah, ready up when you guys are.
Let's go, team.
Get the juice.
3,
Let's
2,
get it.
1. Attackers
Can I get some ult
incoming.
charge here? Just a sec.
Defend objective A.
I'm gonna get.
I said TP, so be careful. They might do
Where are
that.
they? Hello?
Back up, back up, back up. I don't like this.
Back up, back, yeah, play.
Yeah, they
Alright,
got
never mind.
Alright, there's a Widow on the top, so watch out.
I'm gonna look for a wall when they come in.
Huge pick.
There's a.
Guys, play LOS Widow, careful please.
Play the corner. Let them come in.
Widow stop left.
Following you, Derv?
Back up, Pink, back up.
Guys, Widow stop left. Back up and play corner, please. Back up and play corner, please. Widow stop left. Widow stop. Like she has LOS.
I can't.
Sorry's on the left. Sorry's on the left.
Ben, you have to back up. You have to back up.
Back up.
You have to back up.
Did they just... Oh,
No.
I just heard the voice line. That was weird.
Is it Widow?
Widow's top
Looking for
left.
a wall. Walling right.
Run.
Widow jump shot.
Push left side.
Widow's behind on the top right.
You're not a main.
Alright, my shield's low. I need to back
Who's
up.
left side? Who's left side?
Back up.
You have no
Yeah.
defense.
Back up and play. Yeah, back up and play corner back right.
Yeah. You got a Ryan behind you?
You got Tyre coming. Careful.
Yeah.
You're only
Back
you're
off
only
reset.
three there. You're
Back
only
up.
three there. Only three there, guys. Back up.
We can off reset. Yeah, let them get 2 ticks and then we go back in.
F grab.
You can grab Dragon here as soon as you come back.
I can touch point in you.
Yes, do it.
There's a
Dragon.
shotgun point.
I'm touching.
Grab Dragon
Save
whenever
it.
you could. Whenever you could.
Top left, Dolphin, Widow behind you.
We had to touch that. We had to
Top
touch
left,
that.
Widow, top left, Widow.
Just get back. Just get back. We lost point.
I have Trance.
Alright, let's play book corner.
Just up right. I'm low, need healings.
My shields are coming.
n'échappe à mon regard.
Watch walls. So let the walls run out. Last what else do they have?
Wait, bubble you, Derv? Actually, no.
We just super right, guys. Yeah.
Or sorry, not left. Jazz what else do they have?
Widow on the top right.
Hold the right.
Tower.
Oh, no.
Right, please. Nice trans.
Just get out. They're gonna grab.
Widow's left. And Tyre's left also.
Ryan's on me.
You're dead.
Very one.
I'm gonna look for a blizzard here.
You can do it now. There's no pressure.
Ryan.
Nice.
Almost. Nice. Alright, we have Shatter Dragon.
Can
They're gonna have Shatter, Grav here, Dano. They have like everything basically. Except
we
for
only
Tyre.
have 2 for now, and we'll have Grav.
Yeah, bubble.
Be aggressive here. Be aggressive. The bait out their ults.
Bubbling you?
Personal.
No, I'm bubbling. Bubble's out.
I'm gonna look for a wall.
They actually need for a shatter.
Jump one. Sorry.
Nice. Push.
Get the rank.
Freezing on it.
Bubbling you?
On a Discord. Nice.
They're in the
There's a
first
Widow LS high ground.
Sorry,
Widow drop.
I've grabbed.
Just come back. We can.
grab dragon here. We only guys, we only grab dragon here, and if needed, we shatter. Only
I will
grab
transit. Oh my god, never mind. I'm not playing this again.
dragon. No, don't play high
You
ground.
should.
Going out for a charge.
Go on the right side again.
What's the widow? She might. Can you contest that high ground on me? No, can you? That widow might come. They still have shatter. They still have shatter.
We can
Sign high
grab
ground.
dragon with every suit.
Alright. Wait for
Grab
them to
dragon
come out.
fast.
Healing shield, healing shield.
Grab. Careful, tire.
Nice.
Why did we use coal here? Why did we use coal? Like we said,
We
only
said
grab
we
dragon.
only-
Critical.
Worry about it later.
Nice dolphin.
Hello. Физкульт, привет.
Okay, wait. I have transfers. They have everything. They haven't been using ults, by the way. They only use tires out. Like, their Ana hasn't used nano like this whole game, so they have nano, Ryan, shatter. Like they have everything. Here, push up. That's fine.
Use
Just
widow.
push up.
Yeah, they use the roll.
You
Play
don't
corner here. Play corner here.
That's fine. Back up.
Get the run, Ryan's one. She's gonna rest, try to deny the rest. Gonna probably rest here.
I'm
Go to
back.
high ground.
Little side.
Watch your heads.
I'm gonna peek for charge. Didn't get any. No. Joe, can you peek for charge?
Yep.
Alright, it's out.
Sorry, no personal.
Alright, I have
Yeah,
shatter.
We go behind, she's one.
Run.
Ryan, just put it.
Get the Ryan.
Got Ana.
Sorry.
Got Mercy. Not yet. Together. Got her. Please play it up in.
We push up. We have 15 seconds. Come. I got one. I got her.
Nice. We got Tracer. I think she's going left side. She'll try to contest.
It's okay.
Tracer's, yeah.
There you go. Good round. In terms of the fight planning, a lot better that round. Obviously, you hear the frustration and wanting to follow through on that plan, and that's just something that we need to practice doing. Ko is one of those ultimates where you can kind of sort of just fling it out, but it is important to communicate like as much or as early as you can that you're going to do it. So in that sense, hitting the grab and then the Ko and then the dragon is perfectly fine just because Ko builds very, very quickly. Though, obviously, if you want to plan to use Ko, that's even better. You guys did a really good job being proactive in a lot of fights. I think if we were to review this map, the big thing to review would be the attempted retake onto first point. That's when you make the IGL call, like, okay, pull that radium 2 ticks and then go in. I like the plan, but when you make those calls and it's impossible for your team to follow up on that, like Derv and I think Jules were trapped in hotel, there needs to be like that back and forth of you guys got to tell him we can't, and then he can make that new call on the fly. Because if he's expecting you guys to like fall back so you can hold choke, or if you retake and you can't, then suddenly like we're already playing 2 different games, and that's not a position you ever want to be in, right? Cool. So really much better on the fight planning. I heard you ask Dats, you asked Laugh about the alt tracking, which is a good thought, but Jazz is in, not Laugh. It's okay. And the second time you just kind of did it, I will still, a very minor ding, but I'll still slightly ding you for doing that. Same comp that you can Far Mercy instead of the Mei and Zen here, I think.
Sad. Snow doesn't want to see my widow.
I really don't. I'd rather see Peach on ball.
I rail it out.
Hey! I
Get
used to
wrecked.
play widow competitively.
Get wrecked, Jules.
No, that's
They
really
have
low
sex-
blow.
Alright, so let me know when you play in a university tournament hosted by the Florida Mayhem.
Let me know
Let
when
me
you
know.
let me know when you graduate from university.
Yo!
Yeah, Kian, do you have any other feedback?
No, it doesn't hurt. Fuck college, dude.
Oh my god.
I think they're gonna have hit scans
Keon,
here.
help me.
Kian, what's your feedback? You got any?
Yeah, with that first point retake, like you guys did end up doing the grab dragon afterwards, and you got 2 picks with it. You guys can hold that close archway after that, because you guys were pretty much all back already, and they were down 2. So you guys can play that closer, and you don't give them as much space, because you do have those picks.
Can you scout real quick?
Me?
Or someone, one of the DPS scout.
They have double shield.
Alright.
So you can like zoom.
Y'all are looking pretty good. Go get the juice.
They have
Alright, we ready?
Sig Diva. It looks like. Or is that an Orisa? I don't even know.
Get the ready up if you're ready.
5, 4,
Yeah,
3,
Sigma.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Yeah, Ryan.
Too far to my bed.
They have a Junkrat. They have a Junkrat. Careful.
Widow's left side.
Let's go for
W.
No shield on Sig.
Here.
You guys can push that. You can contest point here pretty hard.
Run.
I'm with you.
I'm anti.
Ryan. He's back up.
Might not be able to.
Dalton, can you call her Widow is streaming?
She's top left.
Hi.
She's 1 HP.
I'm not there yet.
Wait for Reiner. Tanks, you need to push that left side choke instead of rotating all the way around, so we give the Widow cutoff side. Yeah.
She's dead. Can I get rest? Can I get rest? Get rest?
I'm pressuring that corner.
Yeah. I got tagged. You guys can push on point.
Bad, dude. I'm so bad here. Anna's 1.
Run low.
Anna's dead.
Sig high ground behind, so.
Widow low.
Where is she?
She's down here. She's in the. Okay. She's being pocketed by Mercy.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
I think they can recontest.
You can still get one.
Alright.
We can grab dragon.
One will sleep.
Oh, they're trying to eat my
I'm not fighting you. I'm almost.
They're probably gonna watch here or close to it.
Whenever you can grab.
Run low.
Mine dead.
You're even drop one.
Dein
Up to.
Schutzengel ist
You need to push cart, guys. Can you push cart more?
Give us one.
There's somebody
Yeah,
on the
I have. Okay, it's fine.
Anna's dead.
I have Valk. It's fine. You guys can play.
I got ding.
Play back.
Widow's top left now.
Where's your res?
Back up tank. It's fine.
She's back right.
Back up.
Just push cart now. We have fun, man. You can hold that corner right there.
Grab dragon here, guys. Whenever you want. Device behind. So she can't hit it. Like you can do it.
I'm with you.
You can do it mid.
Shield low. Shield low.
Running soon. 3, 2, 1. Now.
Get the run left side.
Runs alone.
Helden sterben nicht. Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Push that. On cart or something.
Testing.
There's a baby Diva behind. Can I get healed?
Sorry. I barely.
Push.
I'm talking to you, Dolphin.
Alright, we can. Yeah.
The payload
I
has
have long
reached.
spawn.
Oh, that Mercy thought she was gonna do something there.
I got a long spawn. Be careful, Tank. Take that high ground. The high ground on our.
Widow's up top in the back. Watch your heads.
We got full.
Get into position.
Alright, what are we doing here?
Ryan's half.
Junkrat behind.
We can shatter. Careful, there. Okay, get back. We can shatter the
Disengage
red.
from that.
We can use cold. You can use cold right there to heal them.
Wait for dragon, and you can put a barrage. Okay, just go for it. Up. You can shatter it. Or we can grab dragon first. We can grab dragon first if you want.
They have an ass in the back.
We do. I'm dead behind that.
I'm anti.
Nice.
You can push that. What is on the back?
He's back very soon.
Pushing.
Invest the mech.
Nice.
You're good.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
You can grab dragon here.
Personne
We don't have
n'échappe
DPS.
à mon regard.
You can
Oh,
grab
watch the
dragon.
diva bomb.
Grab.
Готовности.
Tired.
Jump.
You rest. Versus
Oh my
dead.
god.
Dead.
The Widow's top left.
Junk's up top.
You can go up there
One
if
second,
you
one.
want.
1 HP actually.
Go up to the high ground. I got you. Don't think we're fine.
Run low.
He goes down left.
I'm trapped. Run one.
You push him. I'm with you.
Get the Ana.
No.
Your D.Va's
One.
behind us.
I can't hit him.
I'm hitting Dolphin right now.
Widow's one.
He goes
No.
dead. He's behind me. It's not me.
Mercy. Ana.
Diva coming back, full HP. Jump back.
Огонь по готовности.
That's fine. Focus targets.
Okay, yeah, he was alright. I do think he has played pretty well. I do think the majority of why that round was won was more on the mistakes that they were making. A particular highlight, and what might cause me to want to VOD review this map, was the Junkrat tiring their own diva. That was a pretty good one.
That was the dude. I really thought like at first like I thought I destroyed it, but I saw like I debagged the diva and I was like, where the fuck did Tyre like where did he go, dude?
In particular, I'm not going to make any changes for this map just because I think I want to keep this line up. There's a lot to kind of diagnose going on towards our backline. I think you made some of the right calls, but I also think you made them for the wrong reasons. For example, as Mercy, you told your Moira to go back to cart. That was correct only because you had Valkyrie, and for no other reason.
That's what I said. I said, yo, I have Valk. You can touch cart like I can Valk if they get.
I do think that some of our fight planning was good. I also think some of it was like really kind of scattered, where you remembered to do it as we were starting the next fight, and I think that kind of led to the downfall. I think of anything that we do tonight from this scrim, that's the one thing that I want to kind of take away that we've improved on, is that fight planning. We want to, as soon as the fight is over, be it won or lost, we want to be on top of it. What are we using? It doesn't even matter if it's like you feel like it's your win condition. If you just say, we're going to use these two alts, use this alt on condition.
Okay.
Okay?
Give me a minute, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Going to bathroom.
For example, Jazz does a very, very good job being reactive on the coalescence, which is why I don't think it's that big of a deal that you coalesce on first point defense. But it's a lot easier for the supports to reactively ult, especially when we have defensive ultimates, when we know already that it's not going to be an overinvestment. Like, I don't want to have to hesitate to press Q on reaction if I know that it's a good time to ult, but we haven't said to use it, right? So that's where that fight planning would really come in handy. In terms of the tank line, Ben, some very specific Zarya feedback. You're often kind of bubbling to get charge, even using your
I
personal
noticed
bubble.
that, yeah.
When you use your personal bubble to get charged, that's fine. But if you do it when you're already kind of on that higher charge, you're already on that push, what you're doing is you're taking away an opportunity for you to save yourself if you really get in the shit. Like, what I like to say is every character has a panic button, a button that they can press to get themselves out of danger. For Zarya, that's her personal bubble. And if you use that to get resource that you already have, what you're doing is you're enabling them to punish you. And this team is doing a very good job of not punishing you guys. And what it's doing is it's allowing you guys to put yourselves in, like, make these habits where you can play safely and not, like, have any consequences for it. What I want to see more of is those good habits. And what that'll do is it'll let you beat these teams that aren't punishing you even more so than you're already doing. Does that make sense?
All right. Yeah, it does. Yep.
Cool. And that goes for all of you, not just for the Zarya play. Cool. So we're going into Rialto. Dolphin, you're back, right?
Yep.
Cool. For our Rialto strat, we're defending first. I want to see Ryan Hogg. I want to see Dolphin on Genji. Jules, do you play Junk?
I do, of course.
I want to see the Junkrat. I want to see Jazz on Ana, and I want Jazz to IGL because I want the main support for Rialto to do that. And I want Dats. I want you to play Zen, please.
Let's
Alright, so Jazz is our IGL, Dats your alt tracking, Dolphin, I want you to fight plan, Derv your target caller, Jules you echo call.
By the way, you guys probably have a better understanding of our, like, the thing that we need to, that we went over last time because it didn't really stick with me. Anyway, so yeah, feel free to chime in. If you're like, oh, we need to hold right here.
Alright, hold on, I'm gonna restart the lobby real quick.
I think Derv knows that she gotta hold Discord after. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot to. They asked specifically.
Okay.
Keep talking though, this has nothing to do with you.
So I get to terrorize him as a pinker in her now. But yeah, we're gonna hold that first corner up there and then fall back to the second one when they start pushing.
Yeah. Well, Derv knows what to do.
Cool. Yep. Our defense plan on first is push out early and then hold that second corner, watching the off angles. Our second point strategy is playing from the high grounds, control the high grounds to create that kind of that wraparound space. On second point, Dolphin, I'd like you to switch onto on Ashe, please. Jules, for anything past first, play what you feel like. And then for third point as well, we want to hold that kind of high ground so we can shoot down onto them, force them to look in different directions. Alright, get the juice.
I'm gonna call Discord, so Derv, if you could kind of like call the target and I'll Discord them, right? Okay. And then we just all need to focus on target because if we focus Discords, like they melt and GG.
Alright, Jez, you have IGL, so make sure you call the rotations when you're going forward and when you want to rotate back to the second corner.
Yep.
Alright, go get him.
We're waiting on their team.
Can you shield me here, Derv? I'm gonna try and get a volley off.
Hey, Ben, do you remember the rotation?
Yeah.
Okay.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Alright. They have Genji. They have Zarya.
Get back, second corner.
Second choke.
Yeah, second corner now.
Hog, try to get those picks for a sec.
Healing a little bit. Zarya's half. Alright, healing shield.
3 anti.
There's gonna be a trap behind.
That's Sigma. You got bubble.
Alright, they're giving us a space, let's push back. Oh no, they're rotating around actually.
Zarya low.
Just save it back.
Ashe dead.
Alright, regroup around center. We're up by 2, so let's reclaim that first corner.
They have no healers, just go.
Sorry.
Alright, in your fight planning, what are you using?
Yeah. I've got nano.
We can nano hog if I don't have blade, but either we can nano blade. I've got to play fast.
I would.
They have two ult here, by the way. They're supposed to. They might have
If you can farm
grab.
your blade, just let me know.
I feel okay.
They might have nano. I don't know. I think they do though. Just be careful.
Back up just a bit, dude.
Yeah. Back up second point. Alright,
They're three antied, so like hold back that first one. Alright.
I'm healing shield here.
Yeah, second corner.
I have blade.
Alright, dash up whenever.
Actually, you can just nano me.
Sigma swap. Sigma 1.
Nice. Zarya. Sorry behind.
Nice.
Can we retake this corner now?
Alright, I'm being cheeky. Just give me a sec.
I'm gonna go to the top so I can drop that.
Jazz left side. If they come. Yeah, I'm good.
Where are they going?
I'm burning here.
They keep holding that first corner.
Alright, I have counter.
He's gonna blade.
Okay, and just gonna nano blade. Never mind, he's discorded though.
He's one.
Back up.
Sorry, in my trap.
Sick.
Sig one.
Genji antied in one.
Give me that.
You really thought.
Hot peek.
We're down, right?
And we're fight planning. What are we using?
We're using...
I'll have nano next fight.
We can first shatter and maybe tile, or I don't know. I actually don't know what to do here.
Shadow Tire sounds good.
30 seconds.
Okay, we'll have to focus the shield.
Even now.
I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna ult, so you need to like
Alright,
They have
sure.
nano now. They have grab.
I'm sleeping, Bob. Don't shoot him.
That's this and over here.
Sorry.
I have no shield.
They're 3 anti.
Give me nano here.
Dash
Oh,
up, please.
no, don't do it. Oh my god. Well,
You're up.
It's okay. No, it was good for him to do that because it's last fight.
okay, I didn't see.
You guys gotta remember to watch the clock there.
Yeah.
Really good on the hold. You guys played the rotations very well. So nice job calling those jazz. Target calling is really solid. Again, I'm gonna hit Dolphin. I'm gonna hit you with a lot of feedback right now because there's a lot to kind of like focus on.
Yeah, just for your information, when I played this fucking champ, like I kinda.
It's okay. No.
I don't. I'm sometimes just so focused with my Genji
So
gameplay, so
what I'm gonna
like,
do, I'm gonna give you a lot of feedback, and Kian's gonna give you a lot of feedback, and this is recording, so you can go and watch the recording later. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay. The most important thing when you're like fight planning at this level is to be very decisive in what you're doing. Even if it doesn't make 100% success, you guys can play in such a way where you can pull off those combos. If you're saying we can do this, that's like you're leaving open room for discussion. What I want you to do is I want you to be definitive. Derv, we're gonna break shield. You're gonna shatter. We're gonna tire. Be very decisive and definitive in what you're using. Also keep in mind to look at the percentages on what you're coming up on. On that second fight where you were plating that shatter tire, you were coming up on another nano blade, and it's okay because of the power of how quickly nano blade recharges to just nano blade again and save the rest of your ultimates for that last fight. You say, we're going to nano blade now, and what we're going to do, if we lose the fight, then we overinvest. Because it's really important to get that first
because
point.
I was like, I'm 75, I'm not sure if I think I'll have it or not, so I was like very...
Here, Genji, you'll have it.
It's okay. It's okay. No, I totally get you. It's okay. Ben, really nice job in the hog. You played those off angles very well, and you coordinated really well with your Genji to kind of push on those. I want to see more of that when you're on the hog, is that coordinating with your DPS. It isn't something that you were actively doing, but passively you guys were playing together, and I want you to go back and look at that later and try and do more of it. Kian, you had some feedback as well, I think. So you want to hit him with it?
Yeah, so Dolphin, I'm sorry, but you can't play Genji without expecting me to not say anything. So,
No, it's okay.
one of the first things is when you guys were holding a second corner there, and you went for that flank around the bridge.
Yeah.
You can actually make a flank that does just as much, if not more, and is like 2-3 times faster by just going up those stairs.
wall
that
and dash?
You were,
The stairs. Okay,
just
okay,
there's
the
a
stairs.
staircase right beside you where you
Yeah,
were.
when I found the Mercy, like. In
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, so instead of going all the way around through their spawn, you can just go up that staircase, and that gives you in a better position because you can dash back into cover, and it's just nicer for you. Don't forget to melee after dashing. It does help with burst. And when you're behind the nano and you're just trying to build blades so you can blade bot, don't worry about poking out their Genji. Just right click into tanks. You'll build it so much faster.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, for attack, we want Ryan Zarya, Genji Junkrat, and then Dats, I want you on Lucio, please.
Fuck.
Remember that we want to kind of push to that choke. We want to get either Nanoblade or Junkrat Tire. And we want to play that long rotation strategy where we have one of the DPS stay behind and split their focus. All right?
Also, did you turn skins on?
I did turn skins on.
Yeah,
All
golden
right.
gun.
Go get them. Get the juice.
There's a widow on the right side over on the bridge.
If y'all are ready, hit the ready button. There you go. Go get it.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna save
Sorry, I'm
speed
gonna
for
follow you when we get in there.
Okay. Watch the widow.
We get to-
The
I'll
payload.
tell you when.
They're high ground.
the widow, right?
Sigma uses
Grass.
suck.
Take the right.
Heals.
Heals behind us.
Sigma to up top. Box mark.
Take it up top if you can push him down.
I'm probably either. Trouble. I'm anti.
Is approaching.
Alright, I'm using Dark Shield.
Widow's on the back right.
Probably either.
They're still on the back right.
Yeah, you're down 4 back.
One. Dead.
Sigma said. Oh, I didn't.
You're down 3.
go.
Yep. Fight lost.
Trying to take Dolphin.
They're gonna have walls here too. I widow got 3, so.
We'll have Shadow fast. Yeah, we can.
They have Reaper ult too, probably, and they have maybe Nano. So.
Alright, let's go main.
Let's go
There's a
main,
widow
and I'll-
peeking there. There's a widow peeking there. Let's go main.
I'll speed us, man. We get to the corner and then we speed into them.
Personne
I can get
n'échappe
grab
à
this
mon
fight,
regard.
honestly.
Ryan anti-ed.
Shadow vision. Shadow vision.
Widow left
Is that
side,
Reaper?
widow left side. Speeding? Go.
Helden sterben nicht.
Right.
Zarya slept. Do not wake her.
Walivum poetic.
Are you there?
Run.
Dude.
You're down 3.
Dead.
Yeah, back out.
Range reset.
Oh my god.
I have grab.
We'll have Nanoblade here.
Yep.
Nanoblade actually.
We
Sounds
have grab
good.
And grab Junkrat Tire, grab Nanoblade, even though it's a little overkill.
Yeah, we can Nanoblade.
Remember,
rest, they don't have
you got the
to go.
strat. Remember the strat.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Okay, we're gonna speed into them and Nano Blade, okay?
Yeah.
Make sure you dash up for Nanoblade.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
How did he get another Shiner? Zarya's alone. Zarya's alone.
Zarya by herself. Zarya dead.
Reaper. We just
Reaper.
far right again.
Oh my. Widow popping.
That's the widow one trick, man.
I'm sleeping.
Oh! We're not gonna talk about it.
Really.
Talk about what?
You don't have beat, by the way.
Behind you.
Yeah, down 2. Just
Seconds.
back up a bit.
I'd grab still. Jules, let's combo.
Yeah, you can shatter. Yeah, you can grab tire. Grab tire.
Ready?
Let me know when you're ready.
We speed boost and grab tire, guys.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, no more
Reaper,
Ruxs.
Reaper.
High ground Riddle.
Don't let her rest. Don't let her rest.
She's antied. She's one shot.
She's one actually again. Nice.
Please speed on
Tire,
them.
push. Speed on them, guys. Speed on them. You can have nano blade. You can have nano blade actually.
Dash
Run,
up.
run, run,
Run. Run.
Sorry, Zone.
Sorry, get back. Man, get back.
Good job, you're up by 2. Up 3.
I thought we needed it.
Yeah, I don't know about that beat there, Gats.
I was trying to save Dolphin, but he got healed. So.
No need for up 3.
I'll play Lucio in a week.
Alright, I have shadow here.
Widow's top.
Lara's right. Go on, Lara.
Reyna grab.
Yeah, my bad.
Yep, boss fight.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything when I have everybody.
What's your fight plan?
Oh my god, I tapped out. My bad.
I'm gonna grab this fight.
You can grab tire again. Yeah, grab tire again.
Those I'll tell you.
We don't
What
stop
is
right. We don't stop right.
Kill the leader.
Behind you guys.
Reaper high ground left.
Can I pop up anyone?
I can heal.
I'm gonna grab 3.
I don't have it.
Okay. I'll wait.
I have it now.
I'm bubbling.
Nice.
Huge.
Ana.
I need you. Behind.
Widow has high ground in the archway.
The Widow's actually kind of carrying him like a little man.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Run is alone, right side. Push the run.
I use your
Push
bubble.
that. Push that.
They're anti.
Run in.
Reaper behind. Reaper slapped behind.
I'm here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, never mind. Just take it back. I can push it. Yeah.
Nice. Ana.
I don't have sights on you guys.
Shatter Nano here. Like Nano Ryan and Shatter.
I'll build the fifth.
Yeah, I don't have it yet though.
Nano Ryan
They
and
have-
Shatter.
Widow's
that's awesome.
left.
I don't
Reaper's
have
right
it.
side. Reaper's flanking right side, guys. Reaper's flanking right side.
Sorry.
We don't.
Ryan antied.
Sorry, get the Ryan. Get the Ryan.
There, help there.
Reaper's all.
Run.
You're up 2.
Sorry. She's alone. She's one.
Let me sleep the Reaper.
Robin on point. Yeah.
Mercy.
Okay.
Nice job, guys. Pretty solid there. Obviously you can see the fruits of that fight planning, and like you plan the grab tiger, grab tiger. What the fuck? Grab tire, and you get the quad like that in the setup. You guys communicated. It worked out perfectly, and suddenly second point is yours. That was it, right? Yeah, that was it. Boink. In general, I think the attack was really solid. Remember that we have that rotation on first for a reason, to not have to over-invest or waste time on trying to take that choke. even though the Nano Blade worked out, as it so happened, Dolphin only ended up, I think, getting 1 off of that Nano Blade. So we want to remember to use that strat so we don't have to, I guess, like, stress as hard over it is the word. It's a lot easier to play with things that we have. Oh, they want to play Hanamura. Little do they know. Hanamura Winter. And then Dark Matter for Sumo.
Wait a minute, cherry blossoms don't.
And then I'm gonna put.
Winter.
Let me look at my Hanamura.
So
Sumo Mercy Ana. I'm putting Laugh in for Dats. Sit on the bench, fool. And right on. So I think that's probably one that we will VOD review as well. For Hanamura, I do have a planned strat for this one, so it's going to be fun. And as Team 1, we are going to... Jazz. As Team 1, we're going to defend first.
It does.
I believe you, yes, I see that. We're going to defend first in a little bit of an unconventional strat, but I think with some practice we'll get there in the end. Ben, how's your sig?
How is it? Pretty good, actually. It's getting better.
You feeling
That's
it?
what I'd like to hear.
It's getting a lot better. Especially if we can do the pole rock.
What's up,
I
Jules?
just had the biggest deja vu
I was
ever.
just saying that's what I like to hear. My Ben getting better.
Cool. So first point, we want first point. For defense, we want either Rein or Orisa, main tank's choice. We want Sigma, and if Sigma isn't working for you, you can go Zarya. I want an Ashe, and then I want one of 3 from you, Jules. I want either Torb, Sombra, or Mei.
Oh my god.
For the supports, I want Mercy and Ana.
In 30 seconds.
Laugh, are you here? I don't think Laugh is here.
Give me a moment.
Okay, yeah, take your time. We got the playbook. What we want to do. Oh, we got Jules on the Widowmaker. That's not Torb.
Alright,
What
this
we
one goes
want
out
to
my
do
dual part.
on first point is to play kind of separated from our front line. We want our front line to kind of be up, holding that choke to prevent them from coming through, but I want them to hold at the staircase. You can hold them high ground if you want to play that angle, but what that's going to do is going to let them walk in. I'd rather you play at the bottom of the small staircase, kind of in front of choke. So you see, look at the choke point. No, Derv has it. Nope, you're running over it. Go back. That's the one. That staircase. I want you to play on that staircase. And what you do is you peek off to the left if you need to.
Okay, so they have a Zarya.
And so...
Should I play with Derv or
Yeah, you should play with Derv. We're playing a double shield, kind of. I want our Ashe to either be holding where you are right now, Dolphin, or on top of the Mega building off to the far right. And I want the Mercy pocket to be with you. You guys want to play together. Obviously, Jules, you know the Torb. You've played this enough with Michael. You want to play on that left side, and you want to kind of help that rotation if they need to play back left. And that's where Ana is going to play as well, on that left side. For second point, what we're going to do, and I know this is kind of far off, so stick with me for now. Focus up. What we're going to want to do is we're going to create 2 teams of 3 that play separately, but react to wherever they go. On the left side, up on the left high ground, we want our main support. We want the Ana, we want Reinhardt, and we want Jules. And what we want to do is we want to hold that high ground. In the top right window, over where Bridge is, we want our Sigma, we want our Ashe, we want our Mercy. If they push main, our high ground drops onto point, and our window rotates around the far side to Mega. If they push high ground, our high ground window pushes them and we pincer them in that choke point.
On the second point or the first?
On second point.
Second? Okay, that's it.
When you're doing,
Oh, okay.
you're playing up in window, and then you push kind of towards first window, and you just let your DPS and your Sigma, you shoot into their side, into their back. And our top wants to hold really hard. Ideally, when we play on second point, we swap the Torb for a Mei so that our Rhine can take the 1v1s or the 1v2s. And we want to try and get those picks out that way. It's a little bit complex. I'm not expecting us to get it. This is the first time we're running it, so we'll review it in our rod review on Monday.
And what are the sports doing again?
So we want
the Mercy is pocketing Ash.
Can you repeat the placements again?
So hold on. So for our supports, we want Ana Mercy. We want our Mercy to be with our Ash always.
Sorry, give me a second. Are you put left? Do you want Ana or Mercy since you're back?
I'm going Ana.
Okay.
Okay, so we got Jazz on the Mercy. So we want the Mercy always to be with our Ash because we want to enable the one-shots and the high bob output. Laugh, you want to play on that left side there by the mini so you can retreat into there. And so our tanks can kite from where Derv is sitting to the left. And Sigma, you should drop down with Derv for right now. On second point, I'm just going to go over it real quick. We want the Mercy, the Sigma, and the Ash in top right window where Bridge is. We want the Reinhardt, the Mei, because we want to swap the Torb for the Mei, and the Ana to play top left. If they push high ground, our right window shoots into their side. If they push main, our top left drops to point, and our top right rotates back around toward Mega. Sound good?
I cannot comprehend what bridge you're talking about.
So you know the big. If you're sitting on point looking out, you know the big two windows.
I'm like forgetting what second point looks like. Wait, I'm bringing up a picture. I'm bringing up a picture. Hold up, hold that thought.
If you hold reload, you'll go back to spawn. You can look at it.
Oh, I can. Okay. Okay,
It's a high ground right above the main choke.
I also want you guys to keep in mind that you guys are playing double shield.
Oh,
so
get these two windows. Okay, yeah. All
you guys are
right.
playing this double shield, so you want to be able to spam them out depending what they're playing. You always want to have those longer sight lines, and then if you guys feel like you're getting overrun, don't be afraid to rotate. It's okay to walk out of the fight. You get to walk out, reposition them, get it like what's happening in the fight, and then you can do your damage again.
So Ben, you hold top right, and then that's like you rotate along the outside towards the Mega to the staircase if they drop main, so you can shoot them from the side. Or you guys can just set up on top of bridge and shoot them from behind.
They had somebody leave.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you're saying we start on window, and if they go main, then we bring everyone up to where I am right now?
I can stream.
Or
it
we
in
bring the
I can
three?
stream it in Discord if you want. Hold on.
Sure.
All right. Point. All right. No, I don't get tired. All right.
You have like a top-down view thing.
So we're looking at second point, right? We want one team. We want our main tank, our main support, and Jules to hold up in top left. And primarily, what you're doing is you're playing the anti-push here. If they push in, then we stop them with the Mei, and we swing on them with the Rhine, and we kill them. While they're pushing top, our window team comes across and shoots into their side. If they go main, our top team drops to point, and our window team turns around and shoots them from top of bridge. Just shoots them in the back. Does that make sense?
I thought you were talking about first point the whole time.
First point, essentially what we want to do is play the double shield and choke. If you get in danger, you rotate out. You rotate around this corner so your main support can take care of you. And our Ashe and Mercy should, I think, operate off of the Mega to get the cross angle on them pushing in. Any questions to that? All good?
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay. Go ahead and ready up then. Get the juice.
So Dolphin, we're gonna be operating over there.
Or here, same. Like I prefer here for.
Oh, that's fine. It's just Noah saying near the Mega.
Defend objective A.
They have a Junkrat. Junkrat Diva, Reinhardt. Pulling. 3, 2, 1. Run low, run low, run low.
Run low. Run one.
Thanks for the rest.
Big anti.
On a peek real quick.
Big anti, big anti.
Diva's out of my.
Where is one?
Baby Diva. Reaper.
Alright, just reset, go back.
Careful. Junkrat's spamming here.
That Lucio County just
you,
left me.
have you have a pocket.
Let's see. Pulling. 3, 2, 1. Run, 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 run. Right low, right low.
Got Lucio.
I got mobile.
Got a mob on point. Around me.
Right 19.
Reaper's on me.
Bob is moving.
You have no tanks.
Yeah, go back to window. Oh, it's only us two.
Reese is back.
Torb is also back.
I got gravitic flux.
Oh,
So
no.
Ash has free charge.
They're speeding the point. They're on point. Okay, down one. Put a Valk here.
Can I get back into the flux? Or should I wait?
Reaper left side behind you guys.
Alright. Run, 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 run.
Reaper on me. Right side.
No more ults. Lucio 1.
Reaper behind. Sorry. Reaper.
Reaper, no worries.
Sorry, she's 1. Junkrat.
Can you feel it?
We can nano bob actually next fight. Yeah, we nano bob next fight. If they push on point like they did, we nano bob.
I think it could be better if we saved it for the rest. I can damage boost the bottom. Up to you though, that's just my input.
Depends on how good the bob position is. If it's good, then we can nano.
Pulling. 3, 2, 1.
Reaper TP on point. Bob in here.
9.
Ryan the answer. Down 2.
Ryan's 1.
Through the res.
Forward up hit. Junk.
Good bob position.
Your Torb is coming back right now.
Fight plan.
We have Bongo, we have Kum.
We'll have Valk next fight.
We can Bongo Kum. I don't know if that works, but
30 seconds remaining.
I still have now.
Okay, pulling. 3, 2, 1.
Reaper back on rock.
Reaper on your Torb. Your Torb's dead.
Run in.
You hit the point for the whole time.
You're down 2, just die on point. No more ults, just get him to overtime. I shoot, yeah. Get out of there now. Or just not on point. Right?
You want me to
Second
stay
point.
Elton?
yeah, you have Kum. Just stay on this.
Alright, remember the plan.
Let's take those high ground fast. Okay? They're going top left, like really fast.
Anna, you gotta be up there with Jules and Derv for the anti. Yep, they're going up those stairs.
Reaper no right.
Big anti. Reaper stuff on me.
Help Anna on Reaper, help Reaper, help Anna on Reaper.
Oh, don't worry, I'm
Good plan.
going back to spawn to swap.
I do have flux, so. What's
we
the
have-
plan for the next fight?
We have Flux, Falk. We can actually again Bob Nano or yeah, Bob Nano. We can Nano Bob.
Yeah, alright.
You're going up
Use that instead
right.
of flux.
What I mean. Looks like they're dropping down. They're going main.
Yeah, they're gonna
I'm
main.
gonna look for a wall.
Junkrat's up.
Yeah, they're going on point, guys.
Yeah, they're on point. They're point near Mega.
Second team,
For me.
drop on them. Gonna Bob here.
Do something!
Reaper right behind me.
Down 2. Down 1 only.
Alright. You have your Reinhardt.
Down 2.
Reaper 1, he's a high ground.
It was already.
Reaper to race, on point.
Down 2.
60 seconds remaining.
Alright, you have your Reinhardt coming back, and I have Shatter.
I gotta get back.
Trying my best.
Огонь по готовности.
Oh, it's a big shatter.
Huge snap.
So you guys winnable?
Down. I can have a bug maybe with the contest.
Zarya is supercharged by the way.
Kill Zarya, kill Zarya.
Zarya 1, Zarya 1, Zarya 1.
30 seconds remaining.
Do something!
Freezing right.
You're up 1, up 2, up 3.
Reaper right. Nice bob, nice bob. Good bob.
10 seconds remaining.
They have only 10 seconds.
We just use all our ults.
Freezing ball.
Overtime.
Where's gonna touch?
Push it up!
I'm dead.
All right. Well, the first second point hold was actually like pretty picture perfect. The second attempt they had the cursed low ground rotation. And Jules, I want to harken back to a conversation we had 2 months ago.
Ready for battle.
And you know exactly what the conversation that is, where I said, almost no one does this, but it does happen. And it just happened. We'll talk about that rotation maybe once. It's so very uncommon, that's not really anything that you can plan around. It's kind of dumb because if you catch them doing it, they just give you high ground control and suddenly they have to take not only the point from you, but also the staircase. So that's just something to be in mind. If you see that they go main and then suddenly like, where did they go? Then you should drop the point immediately. But really, that should never happen. Really ever. So I'll call that one my B, and we'll go from it there. Other points of note, supports excellent rotations on first defense. You guys, I would say, were primarily responsible for keeping your team up through all those pushes. Unfortunately, we got caught on the last one there, and for Derv in particular, you kind of bongoed in a 2v4, and man, I love the passion, but hold on to that one. Hold on to Bongo, because it's okay to play second point as a Riff instead of Ryan, especially if you have Bongo. So no worries there. That's not something like I said, I didn't expect it to work the first time, and you guys did really, really good. For this attack, I want Ryan Zarya, Hanzo, whatever Jules you want to play, and then Moira and what's my handwriting here? Moira Mercy, please. Oh, is this the Jules Genji playing?
Oh, it's not. Is it this
I've got the notepad out. Let's go.
Okay. And then the attack rotation here is through right room. You want to take that high ground and then kind of like play the war of attrition on their resources until you guys either get a pick or you put yourself in a position where you can take a fight and win it. Definitely. Go get the juice.
Ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Right. I thought
They have a Zarya. Ryan's trying to do some dumb shit here.
He's dead. He's dead.
I got double puncher.
Alright.
I'm out like guard charge.
Where's she at?
Bubbling dirt.
Stop one.
Good bait. After the Simor, I think we go aggro. We got a Zarya max.
One.
Push.
Push right side, push right side, push right side, push right side.
Sorry.
Back to right side, back to right side. Okay, go point,
You're
go
still
point,
up
go
two,
point,
you're
go
up
point, go
two.
point. Go point, guys, go point. Play point.
They're just giving it to us. Freeze high ground.
Is
You're
that?
dead.
Get this area. We'll have Shatter and Cole and Bulk. We can Shatter Dragon maybe if we hit a good Shatter.
Objective B.
Alright, where are we on
Actually,
here?
go right side, top. Go top right.
Oh.
I see nothing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm so blind, it's okay.
They're set up top right.
All top right.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Okay, push. No, they have window, they have window.
Deine Göttin ist da.
Yeah, they read.
Helden sterben nicht.
I'm dragging in here. Three on me.
Nice.
Do you have bubble?
No, I don't.
Backing up.
Guys, you can shatter and take grab.
I grab.
No, it's okay.
That works.
I
No
should
more ults,
gather
no more ults, no more ults.
No more ults, guys, no more ults.
Come down the point.
Okay,
Jump.
push up.
Last, can you hear me behind?
Alright, they're all coming out. That.
They used emo.
You're going that low?
Very nice job. Second point, pretty picture perfect there. Remember to just be decisive when you plan the fight. Say we can do this. Instead, we're going to do this. Because I want you to be that authority on these are the ults that are going to win us the fight. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, attack was pretty pog. You guys did really, really well.
Attackers.
I thought it was already in Bobby. Whoops.
And before, can we swap to Volskaya Industries?
He said GG's twice. Can you just...
Yeah, I think it's just over. Yeah. Thank you for all.
I think so too, but not really saying so.
Ask. Yo, so like.
Oh.
Nah.
All right. Looks like that is going to be it then.
Shameless plug.
Thanks, Jazz. Oh, dude, I was hoping to get one more in just for the funsies, but pretty good tonight. Definitely the biggest thing that we still need to work on is that fight planning. What I might experiment in doing, Dolphin, is I might experiment with having Dats or Jazz do it, and I might try and move you to see how you do for IGL or as a backup IGL, because I hear you making those rotation calls a lot.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that my intuition is that you are the guy for that. But we'll see what comes naturally to you. We can experiment with that in the future. Our next scrim is going to be Thursday, if you don't want to scrim on Sunday, because on Monday we're going to do a VOD review of the games this week, to review these strats and what to do in certain circumstances, like they pushed bottom on Hanamura. How do we play against that? So we'll review that come Thursday, if you guys want to. Sorry, come Monday if you guys want to. Otherwise, we can try and find a scrim for Sunday at 6. That time. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that. That time slot's a little bit difficult to do, so that might not be possible. But I will make a poll to see what we can do for Sunday if we do want to scrim on that day. Overall, you guys keep the win streak going. Another 4-0 is beautiful to see. I'm really, really proud of the individual progress, of the coordination that we're kind of getting now. I'm happy to have Dats back as well to help get the comm structure back in place. And I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and thank you so much for scrimming tonight.
Have a good night.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Jules or Keon, do you guys have anything you want to add before I cut off the stream?
Hey man, I gotta play Widow. That's all I'm proud of.
Can we get
dude.
a replay of that in slow mo?
I kind of do want to go back and see the Junkrat tiring their own diva again, because that was that was kind of magical, dude. I'm pretty sure that was Rialto's second point attack. That was a good time.
It was King's Row third point, no?
Was it King? Yeah, it was King's Row third. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Because I was fucking shooting, I was looking for the tire.
King's Row third point attack. Yeah, it bombed their own diva, and I was kind of get confused. Go ahead.
JMK said, if you guys want to do a VOD review, then let me know your whole team. That is, ask your teammates, because I want you all there. Would you guys be down for a quick VOD review?
Where
Did
do you
you
ask
put
that?
it in team chat?
Nope, he put it in our tank DM. We have a little tiny tank DM thing, just of JMK and the 3 tanks. It's complete, yeah.
Keon, do you have anything you want to add? Any feedback while I'm recording?
Nothing I can really think of at the top of my head here.
Cool. Jules, anything you got? Anything about comms or anything about how we played?
I think Dolphin already knows. I was kind of getting on you about the comms, buddy. So yeah.
Cool.
Nothing in specific. I'd probably talk about it in VOD review. I have to listen back.
Any questions, comments, concerns you guys want to talk about?
Can someone send me the code for the first game?
For Ilios?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna go in match history because we gotta.
Let me go.
That's what I'm typing. That's the only one I'm missing, and I'm ready to press enter.
Oh, you monster! This guy right here. This guy right here. Ooh, he's getting them brownie points. All right, all.
So quick.
Well, if you got nothing, again, thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I will catch you guys later.
How do you spell their team name?